Hey guys, my friend gave me a new ring light, so I was like, this is a sign, I should film something. And I decided that I'm gonna become a booktuber now, because I'm like smart and shit, and I read books. And also, at the same time, I'm going to be a skincare face guru, okay? This is my first time using these products, by the way, like I don't take care of my skin. But because I'm an influencer now, girl must not get pimples on the camera. I think I tasted it. Avoid contact with eyes that went in my eye. Rinse thoroughly with water and contact your doctor. We're fine. Also, look how cute this is. I got this from a night market in Thailand, but it is so cute. I'm going to be reviewing this book called The Prison Healer. And The Prison Healer, this is from Lynette. No, the synopsis is this girl, Kiva, is a prison healer at a prison called Zalindov, um, or a death prison. So the death penalty is real, guys. And she's basically in charge of health. So, but at the same time, she also inflicts damage. So, like, when someone comes into the prison, she like marks their wrist with like a Z. Um, and then she heals people as well. Like she gives them ailment to heal from the carving. So, would you call her a healer or what? So right now she's been in the prison for 10 years, and you're like, why is this girl in prison for 10 years, and why is she a damn healer, you know? So you're intrigued. And also, I really like the fact that she's not a fighter girl. Because, okay, I have no issues with, like, strong, YA badasses who, you know, one day discover they have all of the powers in the world and shit. But what I really also want to read about is like a girl from like the bottom up, and then she uses her brain to like take over the people on top and like rebel instead of relying on like firepower or some shit like that. Back to this synopsis. So constantly while she's in this prison, she's getting messages from like the outside world telling her like, oh yeah, we'll get you out, just like stay there, keep doing your thing. It's been 10 years, like girl, like she listens to the messages. And then one day there is a prisoner who comes, and she turns out to be the rebel queen. Alongside her is a message saying like, keep this girl alive. So Kiva is like, okay, I'm gonna listen to the message because they promise like they're gonna help me escape someday. And then I gotta take care of this bitch. Okay? Easy, except this rebel queen is sentenced to some like elemental trial shit. You're like, oh my god, this is basically Sarah J. Maas wrote like Throne of Glass or some shit. Like she does the same thing. It's like trials with magic, and you're like, oh, wow, she's so OP. Except she's a healer, so I'm like, oh my god, girl, there might be some stakes here. That's where the disappointment comes in because there were no stakes. I read like a trial, and there's like what 300 more pages left, so you know she survives that trial, and that's fine. That's fine. But I want some like internal conflict. Like while she's in the trial, like I want her to like break down and have like I want her to be traumatized. But it seems like every time she does a trial, she does it and then she like moves on to the next part. It's like the trial's not the main part of the book. I'm not doing my skincare at all, am I? It's because I'm so confused. I don't know if like what comes first. Drops of youth. Like what is this? I got all these things from Laneige. Laneige? My aunt, she like wrote like the numbers for me because I'm like stupid and I don't know what comes first. But then at the same time I've lost the other, so I don't know what comes first. Help. Okay, I'm gonna put this first. Skin refiner. It seems like my skin needs a ton of help. I think I was talking about like the trials and how much of a disappointment it was. It was so boring. I want psychological trials. You know what? I want something that really fucks with your brain. And then at the end of the story, she turns into like I don't know. She turns. Seems too easy for her, and it's like not even a fun book anymore because I got bored. I low-key was bored, and the trials were meant to be like the most important, fun part of the book. And then yeah, I also noted down I really want drama. I want drama where the characters are stripped bare and they tell us their like traumatic episodes, and then the other character relates, and then that's where the spicy romance comes. But no, I mean they do that, but it's like, oh yeah, my parents died, because like some people killed them. Like they just talk through it, but I want to see like they're struggling. I want to see them shake and be like, oh, I can't tell you. Oh my god, yeah, I want that. And then also Kiva is like, very sweet girl and shit like that, and you're like, yeah, cool, because she's a healer. You see, like usually healers are like kind people, but what if she had like a demonic side of her? What if she was secretly poisoning people? Now that is a book I'd read. I'm just gonna skip to the number 4. It's fine. Alright. Oh yeah, during the trials, right? She's a healer, so I know she can't do shit. But at the same time, I thought she'd have like some brains or something. So as a healer, maybe you'd know some kind of like weird plant that can like help you for this specific trial. You know, like in Goblet of Fire, when Harry he ate like some weed. It's quite cool, and it also relates to, like the magic in the world, right? Because you like interact with the nature, I guess. She doesn't do that. She like just relies on other people, and then she doesn't even stress about the trials. Like you can legit die, and then she's like, bitch, I've got other things on my mind. Like I gotta heal other people. Girl, worry about yourself. You're going to die. You are going to die. I would be literally sweating. I would be on the floor crying my eyes out. Yeah, so I just couldn't really relate to her. She was too sweet for me. Like I want some, you know what I'm saying? Okay, setting wise, I do like the setting, like how it was in a prison, and the whole book was like they're in a prison, which is kind of nice because usually that means there's more depth in the character. Like you explore more of the surroundings and really get like the details of the world. But no, it was kind of bare. I have really shit memory, okay? So I could be lying. And also I do skim read some paragraphs if they're too boring. So maybe they did give me some descriptions of like, some important shit, but I was not concentrating. The guard, someone called Nori. I only finished the book because of her. She's like a guard who becomes Kiva's friend. She's like badass. She sees the corruption in the prison. She's just hot. She's just a hot girl. And honestly, Kiva should have gone with Nari instead of the ugly. I don't know what the guy's name is. Jaren. He's like the classic YA guy who's like mysterious and has a sad backstory, I guess. Yeah, boring. Like it's fine if you have a sad backstory. I get it, but I want something different. Like, not every man has to be written the same. Oh my god, this is actually kind of fun though. I might actually do my skincare, it's kind of fun. Okay, so what did I say? I said, he's so damn bare and he's so lame. What the fuck? That's literally what I wrote. And his name is apparently Jaren. Okay. Yeah, I just said he's super basic and I don't give a fuck if you have trauma. I give a fuck if you have personality. And there I said it, boys and girls. That's how you write a good character. I know because I used to be a Wattpad writer. Oh yeah, and I said I want to see the character struggle, and there's got to be some actual connection to the protagonist other than just sexual tension. Okay, because this guy comes into the prison and Kiva is like, oh my god, he's so hot, but I can't like him, but he's so hot. Yawn. I swear to God, when this guy gets old, you're gonna ditch. You're gonna ditch. You only followed him because he's good looking. Sorry, where's the personality? And I said, there's literally no banter between them, just sexual tension. And I also said, even Singles Inferno is better than this. If Singles Inferno's tension is better than your love interest, I'm sorry. Just get a new man. Yawn. Big L. So boring. Okay, so conclusion. Like, look how many words I wrote. I could literally write a book. Oh, you can't even see. Oh yeah, from this angle. I don't understand lighting. I don't understand refraction. What the fuck? So overall, the book was mid, and what I'd like to see is like an exploration of magic because you're in a fan. I literally saw your book under fantasy. And I want to see more magic. And I did mention before, I was excited that she was a healer instead of a fighter. And then maybe she could have like a different approach to fighting. Like maybe show a strength in a different way rather than how all the other authors do it, which is like, through crazy magic power or like crazy fight, like you were like an assassin in your when you were 2 years old or something. But yeah, no. She just got help from other people and it was so boring. I was just wishing she had some sort of big brain move during the trials, or she did something evil with all of that power she had, like over the antidotes and everything. And like she had what she could literally make poison. Like God, you can just poison everyone. I think that would be so funny. And then you can even put it under the humor genre, and you get more people to root them. Oh, and I did say, maybe during the trials she could have drugged herself, so like she could be on LSD or something, and then I feel like that would make the trials way more exciting. Like, imagine you could see other challenges that aren't even there. I feel like that's so funny. Like you could just put on a show for everyone. The people who made the trials have no creativity, and that's period. Also, I want to feel way more angry. So showing me more corruption in the prison would have been so much more fun. I want to feel rage, and I want to be staying up all night reading this book just because of rage. But now I was just bored. And then the characters are gonna rebel against the royals, but the motivations just seem weak. It's just like, they have a conversation, one sentence going like, "Oh, I hate this corruption. We're going to go after the rebels." Like, I say that about school, but am I actually gonna bomb the school? If you actually do that, like, stop. Just stop. Just like get some help, go to a therapist or something. But in a book, yeah, I'd love to see. I'd love to see that. Yeah, I need some more connection to the characters. Otherwise, I don't really give a. I don't care. I honestly don't care. So I just said it is boring, and shut up and show me some stabby stabby killy stuff. And that's how I ended what I wrote at like 2 a.m. in the morning. And I also finished my skincare. So I'm like so annoying. I hate my own personality. So yeah, why are you watching this? Like, get out.